Well, your show, Average Joe, I binge watched it this morning. I'm up to about episode 4. I think about 184 people have died so far. And not just died regular of old age or, some disease. Heads getting cut off. People had to saw up bodies. People shot in the head in the bathroom. People getting their neck broke. Like, goddamn. The Menendez brothers executive producing this? I mean, what the hell? Like, and I'm on episode 4. Was it 10 episodes for the first season?
Oh, shit.
My God.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's watching Average Joe on Netflix. That's another show that has taken off, man. Everybody, man, loving it. Thank you so much for everybody that's been spreading the word about it. Keep spreading the word about it, man. And, we don't really see, black folks in that light. You know what I mean? And so it's good to see us just in anything different, And this was a labor of love. It was really intense shooting this, man. So shout out to everybody that's watched Average Joe and spread the word about it. Keep spreading the word about it. And okay, Mister, keep spreading the word about my new hour special too.
Well, yeah, I remember when I looked into the history of the show. Originally, it was on BET.
Yes,
and we were talking about this before before we started doing this interview.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like a BET show. Just even the way the look and feel and the color of it. In terms of the way it was shot, and the camera work.
Yeah,
it looks like something like an HBO kind of feeling type of show, to be honest. And I can see why I didn't really work on BET. It's also pretty morbid, like I said, extremely violent. So not exactly Tyler Perry here, And like I said, I'm only episode 4, but I'm like, okay, I got to watch this before the interview because, I'm going to ask him about it. I can't just go in cold. But no, it was a great show. You did a great job on it. It's a great cast overall.
Cast is phenomenal.
Yeah, let me know if you guys need a Russian mobster in the next season.
On surreal, man.
I can do a Russian accent. I can do a Russian accent very well.
Come fuck with us, man. Yo, shout out to the whole cast.
No.
Our whole cast is amazing. Going to this, me and the creator, Rob Cullen, we sat up and was like, man, we want to surround me around people who are phenomenal. You know what I mean? And I felt like if I get some people that are way better than me, they would make me look good. And I pulled that right out of an interview Tom Hanks did. He said, that's what I do. He said, I just get around a bunch of people way better than me and it make me look good. And I was like, man, I want to do that same thing. And that's what we did, man. And we believed in that script, even though, we had some trying times shooting that, man. But we just believed in the script, and we believed that this is going to be something different. And if people see this, they going to love it, And, people been loving it,
Well, you had a comedy show, and Paul McCartney and the Beatles showed up. And you smoked your first joint in 13 years. Backstage with Paul McCartney. I'm lightweight jealous right now, I'll be honest. I'm lightweight jealous. Who have I smoked with? I smoked with Dave Chappelle. No, I didn't smoke. I hung out with Dave Chappelle. We never smoked. I smoked with Snoop, though. Me and Snoop shared a blunt once.
That's great. That's great.
Did I smoke with Dave Chappelle? No, Dave smoked cigarettes.
Yeah. He smoked cigarettes.
So no, I didn't smoke with Dave Chappelle. But I got to smoke with Snoop and a few other people. But smoking with Paul McCartney, I've never done. How was that?
Just as crazy as you said it.
Sounds.
No, that was crazy. Just walking up in the club and it's like he's downstairs waiting to watch the show. Like he came to see you, and I'm like, what?
He came just to see you.
Yeah, saw my name on the billboard.
That's what's up.
He was coming from a rehearsal. He about to do a world tour.
Wow.
And he was coming from rehearsal. And he seen my name. It's like this, man, I like that guy. The guy's funny. Let's go see him.
They charged him at the door, they let him in free.
I don't even know. I have no idea. He was just sitting down there, and I was like, came upstairs. They was all like the manager there, Liz, she was like, yo, Paul McCartney's here. And I'm like, this, Paul? Like, yeah. I'm like, quit playing. I'm like, tell him to come in. She brought him up there, and he was like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, And then I was like, again, I had that moment. These are just regular people. Just be normal.
Go to the bathroom and talk to myself.
Yo, and I was normal as fuck. I smoked with him. And
He smokes weed, huh?
yeah, he was like, mind if I partake? Like, yeah, pulled it out. We was smoking, talking, going back and forth, and then I went downstairs and bombed terribly. Not a laugh in the place for a whole hour.
Because you were nervous.
I was high, and I ain't smoked in 13 years. I had to do it with him.
Oh, plus you smoking his shit, so he probably got some.
But yeah, it was a
Special
very
shit.
dainty. It was a very dainty joint. It was already rolled. It wasn't like the middle was thicker and the ends. It was even kill. Like, and we smoked that shit, and then afterwards, brought him on stage, and we just had fun. Even when we was upstairs, we was hanging out, kicking in and shit, you know. But I think if I had to speak for him, and I feel this way, it was such a real moment. Wasn't nobody around there like, oh my God. We was all like, because nobody knew he was there.
Huh.
But we was all like, and I was treating him like, after we smoked, I was over there like, motherfucker, cut it out. You know, like talking to him like that. You know, he'll say something and I'll be like, motherfucker, cut out. And he'd be like, no, I'm for real, man. I'm like, get that shit out of here. Like, I was talking to him like that. And because of that moment being so real, I think he appreciated a real moment. And he appreciated me bombing because I wasn't just up there trying to kill in front of him.
Huh.
I went up there and did the shit that I wasn't sure about, that I didn't believe in, you know, and it didn't work. And he was like, this is great, because it's a real moment. You know what I mean? I think anybody else would go up there and do they hot shit, you know, because he's in the place. And I just felt like, nah, we're just gonna keep it real.